Ah, there we go, folks. Alrighty. So, we just completed the objective, Stray Dogs. And that has gotten us the ability to summon allies. I have no idea how I call upon that ability. And now, as we're starting to unlock more and more buildings for our base, just to give a chance. Here we go, improve hideout. There we go. So, right now, we are level 6. Now, I'm after doing a bunch of leveling. I have not quite... Oh, can I move that? No, I cannot. So, let's see here. We still have a lot of space. And, again, I'm after using up a lot of iron. I actually was short slightly an iron to get this... Oh, no, it's level 3. There was a building. Give me a sec. What was I short? There was a building I was short. Alright, it's not that. It wasn't that. Okay, it was the forge. It has to be the forge. Yep. So I was slightly short. As you can see there, I'm only short like 16 minerals, and then I would have had that fully upgraded. So we're so close to being actually rank 7. Actually, can I see the details? What's the max rank? So we're about to... Available scouts can bring back crafting materials at season's end, so we always get some resources now, no matter what. If we reach rank 7, we get refill, health, and adrenaline in Kruger activities and hideout. Available scouts can bring back gear at season's end. Reduce gear upgrade costs at the forge by 20%. Stockpiles also reward crafting materials. Wow. Okay. So we actually got quite a bit of stuff there. And again, I'm not really going super in depth on building just yet, because again, like, we're close to getting the forge fully upgraded, and I'm trying to prioritize that. And then we need eventually, again, I do want to eventually get, like, you know, some of these other places. I want to build like a central, like a... I have an idea. I have a design in mind, but again, I want to unlock, obviously, like, I want to unlock these rooms first, you know? Like the tea room. Only one of this one room can be built. Yeah, so you definitely want to get those buildings unlocked. So there's the Nando, which we haven't actually built yet. Pay respect at a large shrine. We can probably get that done. The turret, we need to progress further in the story. That doesn't require support from a team master. Offer support to a Setsu merchant. Let's see here. We need to exit out of this completely. Oh, nope. Don't quit game. There we go. Nope. I'm trying to bring up the map. There we go. So a set. Oh wait. So we're in Izumi Setsu. So it says support to a Setsu merchant. So then we leave the province. There's Iga. Yamamoto kill. So it has to be around here. There's Sakai. And that's... okay, so that's Osaka. So where's Setsu? That is weird. Is you'd think if anywhere there's going to be a place called Setsu, it'll be here, but I'm not seeing it. Hold on, now that's very confusing. Now I'm just going to try and look up the province. I'm not actually looking up the exact location. AC Shadows Setsu. Okay. Setsu. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I'm getting so many conflicted locations. Oh, there's apparently a brief video, and I can't mute it because it's an ad.
What's up, guys? Smith here. Quick game for today.
Okay, so it's an unmarked location. Okay, so we actually do have the area. It's this location, but for some reason it's actually not labeled as Setsu. That is really weird. But okay. So yeah, we're gonna go there to unlock one of the buildings that we need. But yeah, we're gonna pick up some contracts too. Open map. Nope. That's the dojo. Again, I have a design in my mind of how I want this place to look, but before I really get into that, I want to unlock more buildings as I can. Alright, so we're looking for anything that gives us minerals. Okay, we don't really have anything, but we'll pick up these. There we go. We have to avoid fast travel unless we want the seasons to progress. And again, I do like how our allies show up there. Like, there she is. Now, we did train her, so she is actually maxed, which is why her outfit is quite different. So she went from, like, you know, just a typical monk attire to warrior monk attire, which is, again, very fucking cool. I like the leather reinforced shoulder protection she has. Okay. Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to... Oh, wait, there we go. There's how I... Or just... Alright. Okay, luckily enough, one of our goals is actually near there. So I'm not seeing any actual bridge. Okay, there must be some kind of bridge. Bridges do not appear on the map for some reason, but that's okay. So we'll select to do this quest. Normally, I don't demonstrate these types of quests. I tend to do them like off screen. Ooh. Wow. That guy with his little daggers. Dear God. Took me out right quick. I might have some messages. Oh, here we go. We'll follow these soldiers. Let the soldiers initiate the conflict. There we go. Especially with the big guy there. We won't get much XP, but at least again we're saving our resources. Again, if I was playing as Yosuke, I would have went in there. I would have went in, joined the fight. But no. Ooh! Just a bystander. I almost get hit. But here we go. The difference between the bandits and... Oh wow! It took a lot, but they managed to take care of him. Huh? Like, so there we go. Now again, the reason why these guys are such a challenge still is because the area levels up with us. So yeah. Now there are also about 4 more people down here. There's the 2 front. There we go. Oh no, there's about 5 of them. Make sure my Kurisama is equipped. Whoa! That one fucking attack. Yeah, like again, folks, I don't know what, I can't remember what combat difficulty I have set up. But yeah, Nawe is not for, combat. She is all about the stealth. Like, again, every time I engage in full combat with her, it's always a huge fucking gamble. Okay, and my game just crashed. That happens on occasion when I forget to quit the game. Oh god, please tell me I'll save to the point where I accepted the quest. No, it should, because it's when I reloaded the game, I was bumped back to the start of that fight. Yeah. Online issues there. Now, that armor set, I cannot stress this enough. This one armor set is really pissing me off. Because it constantly keeps coming up that I own it. But then I cannot fucking get it. It's incredibly fucking infuriating. But anyway. Okay, so it dropped me back here. Alright, there's only one guy in melee with me, so do that. And then there was an archer. There he is.
I cut you in two.
Stuart taught me well. You should find safety.
I will. But first, tell me how to thank you.
Can you part with a piece of information?
Yeah, we keep getting the world map updates now because we are just maxed out on like all the other stuff. I have all my scouts, so she cannot refresh a scout slot, and yeah, that's all I had left. Mind you, there's not much other stuff. I need to complete this region.
You thief.
Break line of sight.
Need to be solo. Let's move. Who did this?
There we go.
What was that?
Oh shit, it became all of a sudden red.
You want your baby? Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, they're way too alert. Alright. And we're surrounded. Need Kursari Gamma. And they have an archer. Alright, first need to close that distance with that archer. Damn! The camera is so close to her that if you look, it's difficult to keep sight of everyone. Oh. But yeah, again. Oh. Again, it's what I love about this game. Like, it's making it so that you do really need to use the appropriate character. Like, I can't just get by. Like with the thing, like with Ezio and all the other characters, not counting the RPG series, like they were all very adaptable. They like they're not characters that like again, despite the game being called Assassin's Creed, the only Assassin's Creed games where that made you work to be an assassin, like that, like going into combat was very difficult, was Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2, like ever since Assassin's Creed 2, folks, combat became easier and easier. They even gave us again, and several of them. I think it was like Assassin's Creed 2 had it, but then I think Assassin's Creed Brotherhood expanded on it, where we had insta-kill moves. So, yeah. It's just the way Assassin's Creed was always leaning towards, and so the shock of, Origins was like, I always found it a bit odd because like, it was like, okay, but you could always have done combat. Like there were some moments that in the game that forced you to do purely stealth, but that was like an auto death if you were caught. You know, it was like, oh, you avoid detection in this mission, or you'll be automatically just desynchronized. But that, again, those type of missions were very rare. Otherwise, you could play as Ezio, taking on, like, and I have done it, especially in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you could literally be standing outside of the Vatican at a bridge, and you just pile up the fucking bodies. So, again, combat became easier and easier, but at least in this game, no, they tried to do it in Syndicate, but even playing as Evie, combat was actually fairly easy, because again you had the insta kill moves and you had the insta kill counters type stuff, but in this game, playing as Naue, you don't have that. You dodge and attack, but you have to get through the enemy's armor.
It's my pleasure to welcome you.
And again, I do enjoy that, because it means you do actually have to actively swap characters. Oh well, we can buy a saddle. Ooh, I like that shadow. But anyway, for the hideout. Okay, so we'll unlock small room.
It has been a pleasure.
There you go. So we now have officially unlocked small rooms. Our best bet to find the minerals is to do a raid here. Now, the overall wealth of these areas is actually significantly lower now, due to the fact that we've already raided them, and we took the special chest essentially. All right, we have 2 points to spend. We have very little invested in the Kurisari. Actually, no, I invested significantly in the Kurisari Gamma. So we need 4 points to max out our passive there with our damage increase. We're 2 points short. Yeah. We could get this ability that allows us to breathe through a reed. We're 1 point away from getting this, which boosts our damage to vulnerable enemies. This happens whenever we dodge them at last second. That's the damage with tools. And we already have this. We have this sort of thing maxed that we literally cannot invest more in this unless we increase our knowledge. So forget about the katana for a bit. When it comes to Kurisari Gamma, we have the passive affliction build-up, which is important. We have that, which is harder to pull off than I thought it was. And you can't pull enemies to you. You always instead run towards them. That'll be a handy ability. It deals like 16% of ability damage with the 4 strikes. Each attack, so 16 times 4. That's not bad at all. The affliction will always give us an edge in combat. We're not really using any affliction weapons. The Tanto passive is actually very good for us. We do need that. So Gap Seeker is what it's called. As you can see there, it increases our armor piercing. And dear God, we do need that. Yeah. Global passives are things that apply to everything. So I should really be using the Tanto a bit more than the Kurisari Gamma. I just like it because it's very useful against, groups of enemies. And by spamming, I have actually won some very difficult fights by spamming the heavy attack. Like, I just keep my distance and I'm attacking them from a distance. So, like, I have been fairly cheeky with that ability.
Justified remain unseen.
Okay, so we're purely here just for minerals. Now, unfortunately, we don't know where those minerals are. So, obviously, we are going to have to eliminate a few people. Yeah, again, though, folks, there's a bunch of enemies in these places. Huh? There's 2 things in here. We might get lucky and have some minerals. Right. There you go. Yep, there's minerals right there. Lovely. Only 6 though. Just one there is more. There on the upper floors. Is there not an extra floor to this? No, there is not. Okay. We have a bit of a workshop situation going on over there. 2 guards, but we also see that. And then there we go. Now we have no kunai now, so that's the downside of the execution. Alright, so that is indeed a soldier. With multiple health segments, which means if we get into a fight with him, it would be semi-lengthy. So I want to avoid that. Okay, looking if we just got the key for this. And these places normally have lots of resources. Yes! And it's all minerals. So yeah, that's good. That's going to get us a nice, hefty chunk. Okay. Now, let's see, how many meals we have? 456. We're still not quite there yet, folks. But yeah, okay, we have a guaranteed 66 incoming. Alright, so we're gonna actually try and get deeper into the castle. So that involves us climbing up here. Alright, we have kunai again. And this is exactly why I grabbed this. There we go. Alright, anyone else come in? We got a chest. We have that one guard. Okay. Damn, this is not how we access the... Alright, there's normally a stairway that leads down to the... to where they keep the good amount of resources. Alright. Clearly not on this thing, so we're gonna... see. There it is. Damn, the weapon switch is... Oh my god, I keep pressing the button, but there's such a delay on swapping weapons. It is ridiculous. Oh my god. Like, I'm pressing the button, but it's like, no. No. Like, you have to be... You basically have to be doing nothing for the weapon switch to sometimes go through. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're keeping to the Kurisari Gamma. Just in case. Now, see, this guy has his guard up, so I don't think we're going to be able to get an assassination on him. Yeah, see? No. There we go. Now we can assassinate him. Who were you throwing that at?
I'll enjoy it. Why was
Alright, now this has 3 large things. So we're... Yes! More minerals! Okay, okay, I don't know how much we have left. How many scouts do we have? We have 4 more scouts. Okay, what are we short on in terms of base resources? So here we go. We'll use this to examine. Our next lowest is wood. So yeah, we're going to prioritize the wood. There we go. And then we will mark the straw. That is fantastic. Alright. So we have this quest here, eliminate targets and assassinate target. Now that one gets us things for that. Alright. Fast travel is currently unavailable because we're in a dangerous area. Again, I always find it's best to do these objectives when you get them, because again, the whole thing resets upon the new season, so you can then pick up 3 more contracts. So to get the most out of it, you need to you really do need to complete them before the next season. There's currently no path, so we're just going to have to ride out until we get to a path. Here we go. There's a path. Turn Pathfinder on. Follow road. And there we go. Okay, so who's the assassination target? let's see here. Oh, of course it's going to be a guy who we can't actually assassinate. Okay, don't know why you're locked on there. Alright, so... Okay, look enough, I'm not seeing any of the big bulky lads. So we
Stick
can...
to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
We can do this. Again, if I do this sort of hit and run style.
What did you find?
I'll update you when I find something.
Again, we need to play to Naoe's strength, which is her stealth. And if we return back here...
That was definitely something. You still there?
Alright, now that purely just leaves the target. Again, we're not going to be able to kill him outright, but we can at least injure him for the start of the fight. Oh, don't tell me it turned red just before I got him. And oh my god, that smoking ability. That I'm starting to notice that fucking smoke bomb ability is what's really causing my game to crash so often. And it's starting to really frustrate me. But we can't do anything about it until I recruit the ally that gives it. Oh my god. I know that there's an error with the communication. It's what's causing... Oh my god. I need to look up this whole, like, what is the source of this constant barrage of smoke bombs? AC shadows. Now, I keep just seeing like videos of being like, oh yeah, you know, change, you know, weapons and all that. So like, there you go. And I've seen reports of katanas being the source. Like, I literally have nothing that should be causing this type of effect.
They'll raise the alarm if they see you.
I know, see, they are hyping the alert. We cannot assassinate any of them.
Come on up.
And look, I like that. They're destroying the bushes.
Join me quickly. Who did that? The shadow of Eve. Check down there. You, that door. Go now. Oh. Huh?
It's not working. It didn't happen. We finally got rid of it. It was the Sword of Fathoms.
Feel how strong my faith is!
Faith strengthens my body and mind.
Yeah, coming in with the fucking choke slam. Oh, but no, we finally got rid of it. Okay, so to test this out, folks, we're gonna re-equip the Sword of Fathoms. And we'll see what happens there. Alright, so there we go. We have one more objective. Now this one's actually worth a lot of XP. And this is the reason why I also have not been doing as many of these type of quests. It's because of, like, it's eliminate X amount of enemies. You know, you have to actually kill a bunch of enemies in order to complete it. And again, as I've stated in the past, Naue is not a combat character. She is a stealth character. So these type of missions do tend to be quite difficult. Here we go. Now, luckily enough, if the grass, like this grass seems to be tall enough so that we can get away with lying prone. Alright, oh no, they have him. Okay, so folks, the person that I refer to as him, see that silhouette over there? The forest one there? Yeah. Based on his silhouette, it looks like he's the type of enemy that actually has the ability to summon more enemies.
Something's over there.
And I fucking hate him.
Be very careful.
Again, we are trying to play to the strength of Naue, which is stealth. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, 5 enemies left. And so far, even though I technically got revealed there. Okay, see now he looks like... Yeah, okay, yeah, he has triple health bars. He can't handle multiple bars.
Was anything there? What was out there?
Alright.
What was out there?
No! Okay, so as soon as I re-equipped the Sword of Fathoms, that boat came up. Okay, no more Sword of Fathoms. Alright, we need to try and target these. One of the things is these all okay. One's actually a single health guy. Okay, I can deal. Okay, I can deal with that one, the level 21. I will say I do enjoy how long it takes you to readjust your movement.
What was that? Oh. Where are you?
Damn! See, and that's the ability I was referring to. Well, sorry, he has two abilities. One, he signals for bombardment. Second ability is he calls for reinforcements. Alright. So let's see who's left upon this. Okay, so we have the 1 health guy and 2 health guy.
Was anything there?
I'm hearing something.
So yeah, we're gonna have to try and do hit and run tactics here, folks. Slow him away. Now he kept being able to dodge. My Tanto attacks, so that's why I switched over to the Kursari Gamma. Okay, you can't switch weapons while prone either, it seems. Okay, we need to hang back and heal. Again, we can't just enter that whole fight. We have 1 heal left. Oh boy. Okay, there we go.
What was out there? What was that noise? There you go, I just wanted to create a small opening.
That's odd.
Don't stand a chance.
Balls.
We need more truth.
And there's the ability I was talking about.
I can see them. We'll find whoever's out there. Let's go.
Yeah, not I haven't broken line of sight.
I won't give up.
Damn, not tall enough. And see, this is what I was referring to. And he will just keep calling more enemies. That's the gas part. Yep. Like, look at that. Look at the volume of enemies he called in. Oh my god. They're the like, that one set of enemy. That one enemy is the bane of my existence as Naue. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to just not be able to do this one mission. It's because, like, again, if one thing goes wrong, then that's it. Because, like, in order to take him out, I either need to have really good gear that boosts the chance of me taking off more health segments, or I need 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. I need a maxed out assassin with this build, like, you know, going towards here, and we don't know how much these are going to cost. Like, again, at most that will get me up to 2 segments. That will get me up to 3, but I don't think I can get to knowledge rank 4, you know, anytime soon. But again, at least we were able to get rid of the smoke bomb issue. So yeah, we're gonna end this video with us going back to the base. And considering that enemies are now reaching level 20, I'm going to boost my weapons up as well. We cannot quite do the other upgrades yet because my companion has not transitioned to the new season. So I can't fully upgrade the blacksmith just yet.
What have you got for me?
So here we go. Yeah, we can now engrave weapons. So let's see, what engravings do we have? Let's upgrade everything to our current gear level. And then let's do the Cursor Gamma. But yeah, let's check out engravings. So Tantos. Let's see. Weak points, attacks, make enemies vulnerable. So yeah, we have a vulnerable for a second time. That's not bad. Oh yeah, we need to unlock them. So let's see. Damage, armor, constitution, affliction. So, the only real thing I can really do is the weak point. But the thing is, like, weak points I think are like headshots, which with the Tanto I think is not that good. Now, this one, double health segments removed on double assassinate, that is useful because of With the Tanto is how we do double assassination. Yeah, there's not many I can really do. I think I can swap them out. So I guess might as well engrave this. And can I swap out later? Okay, yeah, you can engrave them. You can. You have to hold it down. Okay, so we just engraved that. Let's see. Let's check out the Curious Origami. Do we have any good engravings for that? 200 damage on enemy collision. So that's when the enemies collide with one another. I really got none for it. Dear God. Yeah, no. Nothing quite there. Okay, let's check out the headgear. Now, I've had that this whole time. Oh, that'd been so fucking useful. Oh, assassinations with kunai. Health removed on running assassinate, on air assassinate, on rush assassinate, which I don't have. I don't have shurikens yet. Okay, so that is useful, especially for night. I'll grab it. For now, let's check out chest gear though. What do I have? Attacks have 3% chance to remove one health segment. That's pretty good, because that's just overall, like, that's just gone. Oh wow, I'm turning on now. 2 health segments removed on assassinations. Oh, we need to continue Naoe's journey to unlock that. So I guess that's good. Every attack, if we use the Tonto, that's a lot of attacks. Armor wise, plus 20% armor damage, 4% armor damage with consecutive enemy kills. Okay, yeah, so that's, I don't know how long that lasts. Damage reduction, handy. We don't have any afflictions, so yeah, I guess I'll just go with this one. So there we go. Again, with the Tonto, there's a fair chance we can get that decently done, and I don't really have any items for this category. And we can dismantle weapons we don't need. I'm curious. I want to check this. Would I get that? No, I don't. Okay. I think it'd be better for us to dismantle commons, because I don't seem to be getting much. I can sell the uncommons. Now, mind you, this is the only set of commons that I won't break down, because that's her original outfit. Okay. And then everything else we sell. Alright, but back to upgrading. I'm not upgrading anything that's not legendary. Let's see. The Kurisari Gamma has been leveled up. Yep. Whisper has been leveled up. Yep. Sword of Fathoms has not been. Okay.
Go safely.
Can I abandon that quest? Decline contract. There we go. Alright. Well, we know how we unlock some of the places, some of the buildings, so I can visit that ornament vendor while I'm getting rid of some of my unwanted gear. There's another one there. Fastest way of traveling there would be to the Sakai outpost.
I haven't eaten in days.
So here we go.
I have items to suit.
Okay, no, I sort of do have to buy that sakura tree. I love sakura trees. Okay. Oh, wait, want to sell my old items. So, yep, RB for sale. Yeah, I'm not. You wouldn't the right man would sell crafting resources. Okay, it'd be faster if we just tag. Sell valuables. There we go. And then we'll sell all the tagged objects. There we go.
Come back soon.
Alright. Okay, that's a gear vendor. So the last ornament shop in this region would be... we already been to that one. Yeah. Is here. So fast travel.
Let me know if you...
Nope, that's about it.
Please visit.
Now, I've also noticed that there doesn't seem to be a way to pass time in the game. Now, we have a way of changing the season, but that's about it. Which changing the season is not available at the moment. But yeah, no, there's nothing that allows us to change the time of day. Alright, well, okay, so all those resources are set up anyway, so at some point I'm going to be able to fully upgrade the blacksmith. So I might as well continue on with the story until I can unlock Yosuke, or at least the ability to swap back and forth between Yosuke and Naue. So we're going to fast travel to here, and in the meantime I am going to end the video. And I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.